3.3a, interpreting the unit rate as slope. A rate is a comparison of two quantities that have different units, such as miles and hours. A unit rate is a rate in which the second quantity in the comparison is 1 unit. So we are going to be finding the unit rate using the slope. A storm is raging in the Misty Mountains. The graph shows the constant rate of change of the snow level in the mountains. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to start with the fact, oh my goodness, my pen isn't on. We're going to start with that fact. Okay? And then we're going to turn the pen on and make sure that you guys remember this is my Y or my rise, and this is my X or my run. So, for finding our slope, let's see, we went over 1, 2, so my run is 2, and I am going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, dude. Seriously. So my rise is 10, which means that my slope is 10 over 2. That's pretty decent. But you know what? If we write 10 over 2, I know that 2 goes into 10 5 times, so my slope could easily just be 5. So 5 what? 5 inches. So now I have to find the unit rate of snowfall in inches per hour. Well, let's see, my time here, I have 2 hours. So if I have 2 hours, and in that 2 hours, I have 5 inches of snow, I would need to divide my 5 in half so that I could find out what the amount of snow is, right? So what's half of 5? It's 2.5 inches. And how do I know that? Because if I do 2 divided by 4 into 5, 2 goes into 5 twice. Carry down 4, which gives me 1. And I bring a 0 and a 5. 2.5. All right. So 2.5 inches an hour. That's not bad. That's probably a little more than we got over the weekend. Okay. Let's move on to our next one. Seriously, you guys need to tell me if this makes you dizzy when I go spin the pages so fast. All right. Graphing a proportional relationship and finding the unit rate. Okay? So I'm going to turn my pen on. Every 3 seconds, 4 cubic feet of water pass over a dam. Draw a graph of the situation. Find the unit rate of this proportional relationship. First, we're going to make a table. So my time is 3 seconds, and my volume is 4. So if I have 6 seconds, I just multiplied my 3 times 2 to get 6. So I'm going to multiply my 4 times 8. So I'm going to write this up here. Times 2. Ugh, it would help if I could write pretty. So 3 times 2 equals 6. So 4 times 2 equals 8. What about if I did 10 seconds? What would that be? I don't know. Do you want to see? Or maybe we could do, let's do multiples of 3. Make it a little bit easier for Miss Youngblood, because that way it's a super easy multiplication table for me. So 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 3 is 12. My next one, let's do 15. So this is going to be 15, which is 3 times 5. And I'm going to do 4 times 5. It's 20. One more. 3 times 6. And 4 times 6. Now, once again, each of these pairs is a proportional or equivalent fraction. Okay? Now we're going to use the numbers in our table to graph the relationship. Okay, so which one is my run? My run is right here, my time. It's also my x, which means my y, or my rise, is right here. So let's graph it. My first one is 3. So 1, 2, 3 over, and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. My next one is at 6, so we're at 3. We're going to go 4, 5, 6, and up to 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go to, what was I? I was at 6 over, 1, 7, 8, 9, and up to 12, and I'm starting at 8, so 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can actually draw a line and graph it. How fun is that? So, what's our slope? Well, what did we rise and what did we run? We rose 1, 2, 3, 4, and we ran 1, 2, 3. So, 4, 3, it's rise over run. So, our slope is 4 over 3, and 4 over 3 is an improper fraction, so we can just change that to 1 and 1/3. So now we can use the slope to name the unit rate. Well, it's 1 and 1/3 because that's our unit rate. Unit rate. And our slope, 1 and 1/3 gallons per, what's my unit rate? Oh, cubic feet. Sorry. Cubic feet. Wow. And that is going to be per second. Because remember, our first one was 3 seconds. So our unit rate for every second, it's 1 1/3 cubic feet. That's a lot. All right. Let's clean this. Are you ready for the next one? Try this. Thomas rides his bike at a steady rate of 2 miles every 10 minutes. Graph the situation. So we could do miles and time. So if he goes 2 miles, 1, 2, for every 10 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, clear on the other side. So 1, 2, that's our first one. 3, 4. There we go. And then we're going to find our unit rate. So I know that he can go 2 miles, which is my rise, 10 minutes, which is my run. So my slope is 2 over 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So how long does he ride in a minute? Well, my slope says 1/5. 1/5 of a mile in a minute. All right, that's awesome. Now let's see if you guys can work on your worksheets. Talk to you in a bit.